Oh, Sydney.
Later, Sydney.
Harvey, I often wish you were deaf and wore a hearing aid.
With a simple flick of the switch, I could shut out the greedy murmur of little men.
JJ, I need you in for 2 minutes.
Mac.
Yes?
I don't want this man at my table.
I've got a message from your sister.
Forgive me, Harvey. We were interrupted.
The Supreme Court story I was telling you, Justice Black.
Oh, yes, Justice Black, that's right. But I believe I had it in my column.
Last July, the lead item.
Well, I believe that's precisely where I read it, too. You see, J.J., where I get my reputation for being the best-informed man in Washington.
Now, don't kid a kidder.
Well, I don't think we caught your name, young man.
Sidney Falco, sir, but everybody knows and admires you, Senator Walker.
Every 6 years, I've become less convinced of that. Well, this young lady is Miss Linda James. She's managed by Manny Davis.
I know Manny Davis.
Everyone knows Manny Davis. Except Mrs. Manny Davis. Go ahead, Billy, shoot.
Uh-huh.
Sports cars are getting smaller and smaller in California. The other day, you were crossing Hollywood Boulevard and you got hit by one. And you had to go to the hospital to get it removed. Billy, you're not following the column. I had it last week.
Senator, do you believe in capital punishment?
Why?
A man has just been sentenced to death.
Manny, tell me, what exactly are the unseen gifts of this lovely young thing that you manage?
Well, she sings a little. You know, she sings
Manny's faith in me is simply awe-inspiring, Mr. Hunsaker. Actually, I'm still studying.
What subject?
Singing, of course. Straight concert and...
Well, why, of course. You might, for instance, be studying politics.
Me?
Well, you see, J.J.,
I mean, You must be kidding, Mr. Hunsaker. Me with my Jersey City brains.
The brains may be Jersey City, but the clothes are trained in Orel.
Are you an actor, Mr. Falco?
That's what I was thinking. Are you, Mr. Falco?
Well, how did you guess it, Miss James?
He's so pretty, that's how.
Mr. Falco, let it be said at once, is a man of 40 faces, not one. None too pretty, and all deceptive. You see that grin? That's the charming street urchin face. It's part of his helpless act. He throws himself upon your mercy. He's got a half-dozen faces for the ladies. But the one I like, the really cute one, is the quick, dependable chap. Nothing he won't do for you in a pinch. So he says. Mr. Falco, whom I did not invite to sit at this table tonight, is a hungry press agent and fully up to all the tricks of his very slimy trade. Match me, Sidney.
Not right this minute, J.J.
I know that wonder boy of yours opens at the Latin Quarter next week.
JJ,
Say goodbye, Lester.
May I ask you a naive question, Mr. Falco? Exactly how does a press agent work?
Well, answer the man, Sidney. He's trying to take you off the hook.
You just saw a good example of it, Senator. A press agent eats a columnist dirt and is expected to call it manna.
But don't you help columnists by furnishing them with items?
Sure. A columnist can't do without us, except our good and great friend JJ forgets to mention that. You see, we furnish him with items.
What, some cheap, gruesome gags?
You print them, don't you?
Yes, with your clients' names attached. That's the only reason the poor slobs pay you, to see their names in my column all over the world. Now I make it out you're doing me a favor?
I didn't say
The day I can't get along without a press agent's handouts, I'll close up shop and move to Alaska lock, stock, and barrel.
Sweep out my igloo. Here I come.
Look, Manny, you rode in here on the senator's shirt tail, so shut your mouth.
Now, come, J.J. That's a little too harsh. Anyone seems fair game for you tonight.
This man is not for you, Harvey. And you shouldn't be seen in public with him, because that's another part of a press agent's life. They dig up scandal about prominent people and shovel it thin among columnists who give them space.
There seems to be some illusion here that escapes me.
We're friends, Harvey. We go as far back as when you were a fresh kid congressman, don't we?
Why is it that everything you say sounds like a threat?
Maybe it's a mannerism, because I don't threaten friends. But why furnish your enemies with ammunition? You're a family man, Harvey, and someday, God willing, you may want to be president. And here you are, out in the open, where any hep person knows that this one is toting that one around for you. Are we kids or what? Next time you come up, you might join me on my TV show.
Thanks, J.J., for what I consider sound advice.
Go thou and sin no more. Senator?
Good night, Mr. Falco.
Mac, don't let the Senate pay that check.
I'll take care of it, Mr. Hansiker.
President.
Hello, J.J.
Bill? My big toe would make a better president.
Mr. Hunsaker's coat, Joe.
Pick me a good one, Joe. Thanks, Al. Anyone calls, Dan, I'll be at El Morocco.
Very good, Mr. Hunsaker.
Where's your coat, Sidney? Saving tips? My curiosity's killing me, but what are you so rambunctious about tonight?
There's your fat friend.
Police car, 16th Precinct, attention. Signal 30, signal 30 at Barnesville, 48th Broadway. Police car, 16th Precinct, attention. Signal 30, signal 30 at Barnesville, 48th Broadway.
Hello, Harry.
Buonasera, Commendatore. Come sta?
Italian, Sidney. That shows Lieutenant Keller likes your people.
It's my Brooklyn background, J.J. Good with Yiddish, too.
Harry. Am I supposed to say uncle?
651.
Hello, Phil. How's the kids?
Just great, Mr. Hunsaker.
Elderly man on street 40.
Anything fit for me to print tonight?
Yeah, I just checked downtown. It's quiet everywhere.
What happened to that doll? The item you gave me last night. She's still alive?
Yeah, in Bellevue. She's hanging on, but we still don't know if she was pushed.
Maybe she jumped. Love suicide.
Could be.
Check that, will you, Phil? It's a real heartthrob.
Car 437 to Central.
Harry, say hello to Sidney Falco.
Request latest report.
Tickle him a little. He's been a bad boy tonight. He called you my fat friend.
Supply urgent.
I don't believe it.
I know. The strongest cop in town.
I call him the boy with the ice cream face.
That's good. It's nice. In fact, it's apt, Harry.
Yeah, I got eyes. I put things together.
I remember once when you didn't quite put things together. Boy, was the mayor mad.
Car 437. Car 437.
Citizens Committee.
437.
I didn't mean to hit the boy so hard.
Female in question.
That's when a fella really needed a friend. And I won't forget his initials, J.J.
Mr. Hunsaker. She died 20 minutes ago.
That's show business. Thanks, Phil. See you, Harry.
See ya, Kello.
Hasta la vista, J.J. Hasta luego.
Spanish. That shows he likes to speak stew, huh?
I like Harry, but I can't deny he sweats a little.
Don't try to come back or I'll throw you out again.
Just a minute. My hat's in here and I paid you.
Leave him alone!
Leave him alone!
I love this dirty town.